In a quiet farming village in Texas, there lived an elderly woman named Margaret Thompson. She lived alone in a small wooden house at the end of a dusty road. Every morning, she sat on her porch, hoping someone would stop to say hello. The villagers walked past her every day. Some ignored her. Others whispered that she had nothing left to offer. Even though people treated her like a stranger, Margaret smiled warmly at everyone she met. She believed kindness was never wasted. Every evening, Margaret quietly wrote letters by the light of an old oil lamp. No one knew who they were for. She carefully placed each letter into a wooden box beneath her bed, whispering, "One day, they'll understand." Years passed. Margaret grew older and weaker, but she never stopped helping anyone who came to her door hungry. One cold winter morning, her porch was empty. For the first time in years, no one saw Margaret outside. The sheriff knocked several times. When no one answered, he slowly opened the door. Margaret had passed away peacefully in her favorite rocking chair, a gentle smile still on her face. On the table was a handwritten note that read, "Please open the wooden box beneath my bed." The sheriff reached beneath Margaret's bed and pulled out the old wooden box. It was much heavier than anyone expected. Inside were hundreds of neatly arranged letters. Every envelope had the name of someone from the village. The sheriff opened the first letter. It was addressed to the village teacher. "Thank you for teaching children with patience. Even when no one thanked you, I noticed." The teacher burst into tears. Another letter belonged to the town baker. "You secretly gave free bread to hungry families. Your kindness saved more lives than you know." The baker covered his face and wept. Every person received a letter filled with encouragement, forgiveness, and gratitude. Margaret had quietly noticed every good deed in the village. Then the sheriff found one final envelope marked, "To everyone in Willow Creek." The room became completely silent. "If you're reading this, I'm gone. Don't cry for me. Instead, visit someone who is lonely. A few minutes of kindness can save a lifetime of sadness." Not a single dry eye remained in the room. The next morning, something incredible happened. Neighbors began knocking on the doors of elderly people who lived alone. Some brought flowers, others brought food. Many simply came to talk. Margaret's small house was transformed into a community center called Margaret's House of Hope. Her letters were framed on the walls so every visitor could read her words of kindness. Years later, visitors still came from across Texas to hear Margaret's story. The woman nobody visited became the reason no one in Willow Creek was ever left lonely again. Because one forgotten woman reminded an entire village, kindness should never wait until tomorrow. Never ignore someone because they seem forgotten. Sometimes the quietest people leave the greatest legacy through simple acts of kindness.